Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback changing the play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Final play of the quarter coming. Looking downfield, it's Foster. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. They have it for the 3rd time and still looking for their initial 1st down of the game. Williams open on the right side. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Then as he throws. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Foster. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. 3rd and long right here. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Pirates want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Williams. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Quick give. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Just feeds the running back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Russo. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Drops back. It's Dawn. Rush right in his face. He's got it on the move. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Makes the grab on the left. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Just keeps slinging it. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Play action with Williams. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. The sure hands. It's Hamilton. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Pirates come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Williams. Hauls it in. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Pirates will have it 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Gray. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Reels it in. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Throwing, Williams. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Williams looking for a man. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had 1 blocked earlier. Absolutely center cut. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll start the return inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A quick pass to the left. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And the Pirates send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking to throw, it's Foster. Fires left. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Here's Williams to throw. Fires downfield. Finds a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Wants to go up top on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Third and long coming up. Play fake, Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on fourth. The Pirates decide to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They go to the draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking to throw, it's Foster. Fires to the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll run him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Churns into the pile. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Pirates will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Foster. Rushes on. Got his man on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it starts. Might have a chance. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Takes the handoff. It's Gray. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The corners are walked up tight. He'll try the left side. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. As we head into the fourth quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the tight end. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Motion from the wideout. Williams on the play fake. Runs through the tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking for a man. It's Dawn. Throws for the tight end. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And that is exactly the execution you want from your zone defense, man. Zone defense means eyes on the quarterback. As soon as he throws the football, eye break. Nice job breaking on the football, being physical, not allowing him to make that catch over the middle of the field.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll run it on fourth down. He will be stopped. Part of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Williams. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Catch in the middle. It's Hamilton. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Flying down the right side. The 20. He is in. Touchdown, Pirates. Now they'll try to get the two and make it a 3-point game late. They want to throw it. Dangerous screen into traffic. He is denied. No good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Foster. Turns it upfield. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Drops back on first down. Quick completion on the out. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Snags it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the... Makes the catch! And he will score! Touchdown, Ducks! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Williams. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Williams will pass. Going over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down from the gun. Williams spits it out to the back. Right side, it's Gray. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. Defense playing a bail technique. 4th down, Williams. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the...
Week 6 of the college football season in our EA Sports College Football Cup continues with what ought to be a great one. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Hits the hole, it's Hill. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Offense set on first down. Finds his man on the RPO. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in to make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's right. He's got him in the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Burrowing for yardage. Maybe some room here. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Hand it to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulls.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
The Ducks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Off play action on first down.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff,
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Hits inside. It starts. He's past the sticks. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
and after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Man, what a start for this offense. That's what you kind of want, man. You want to get in a rhythm. You want to get in the flow. Now, you don't expect...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Moves the pocket. It's Foster. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll throw it from the red zone. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for running room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to add another.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The returner will field it and bring it. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. To the air, it's Foster. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ducks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Watkins. At the 40, there he goes. Makes a grab and room to run. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The run inside. It's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Moving the pocket, it's right. Still looking. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive, David.
Definitely, and they got the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
Give to the running back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Wants to throw one first. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russo. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's right. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Throws it off the RPO. Still on his feet at the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Rid of it on the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd and long here. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And the RPO got him. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Hill. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to pass, it's right. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the returner will be dragged down. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the catch. It's Russo. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Throws toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. A lead down to just 3, 20-17. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside is 5. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. Still running at the 40. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll run the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. They're going to run it. On his feet at the 40. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Russo. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! They take the lead here in the second half. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone? And it's blocked. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quick give. It's Hill. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Long way to go on 2nd down. To throw, it's right. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Buffalo! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek Action, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun. He's got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Ducks will hustle to the line. The Bulls use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The Ducks are marching down the field.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to throw, it's Dawn. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, on third and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Motion from the back. Making the adjustment. Snapped on 4th down. Look out! Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. DB's right up on the receivers. Right side, it's Watkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Ducks! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
Yeah, you made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened, what did I do wrong. You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Breaks into the open. Powers through. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the third quarter. Just smothered on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Inside. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Here comes the offense on first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Stop right there. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Release to the back. Out wide left, it's Hill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Hill. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Snap from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Needs it here on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on second down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Foster. Rush right in his face. And they can't make the play on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Bunch formation for these receivers. Right back to the well. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. This time they'll throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Got the back over the middle. Worked his way out across the 35. Got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looks like the offense would just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week to week.